Alright, so here's my draft.
Yep.
I struggled a lot with it.
Okay.
So can you make sure it's okay?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we have to do this peer response anyway, right? So.
Yeah, so I guess we should read it.
Yeah, go for it.
According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, 17.8% of Americans smoke cigarettes. That's despite knowing that smoking will kill you. Smoking is most people know about secondhand smoke, but there's also third-hand smoke. Americans for Non-Smokers' Rights explains that third-hand smoke is a relatively new term used to describe the residual contamination from tobacco smoke that lingers in rooms long after smoking stops and remains on our clothes after we leave a smoky place. It most recently identified process represents an unappreciated health hazard through dermal exposure. Dust inhalation start realizing that their smoking costs the healthcare system massive amounts of money. It's not just their own health and the people around them they're risking. They put a lot of strain on the healthcare system so that it doesn't work effectively for the people who don't need it for a problem. About shows that 9.6% of Medicare spending, 15.2% of Medicaid spending, and 32.8% of other government healthcare spending by sources such as the Veterans Affairs Department or the cost to the healthcare system. Maybe knowing these things will change their attitudes and finally help them to stop smoking. Alright. So what did you think? Like, what can I do better?
You have a lot of grammatical errors. So, like, here and there, and, well, kind of a lot. But I marked them on my copy of your draft, so you can just look at that.
Okay. Thanks. I'm pretty concerned about meeting the length requirement, so can we maybe talk about that?
Okay, oh, well, you shouldn't have a question as your thesis. You should just say smokers need to stop smoking. It'll be a lot more confident and a lot better.
Okay.
I like the rest of the questions, though. Keep the rest, just get rid of that last one. Oh, and your citations are definitely wrong. I would plug those into a citation machine. It'll fix it for you.
Okay, but what about, like, the length of the paper? Like, what more could I write about, do you think?
I would just, like, go find some more research and then get a couple more sources. You'll be able to add another, like, page, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, but cut some of these quotes. They were, like, super long, and they got really boring, and they basically all said the same thing. So I would just cut some of them. I marked some of the ones that were, like, especially boring on mine.
Okay.
But, yeah, other than that, looks great. So just cut down the quotes, add some more research. I mean, the point of the paper is research, so definitely important. You're going to want to find some more sources, but don't quote as much like the other paragraph. And then fix your grammar, you should be good. All right. That was fun.